He had arm problems a year ago, but they say he has recovered from that, and you can expect him to be throwing very, very hard to this Detroit Tiger lineup. The Twins' record in spring training was 13-13. They had a .264 team batting average, pretty similar to what the Detroit Tigers had, although Detroit was 11-17 on the year in spring training.
They are tough, Al. They make a lot of runs in this ballpark. They are geared to this ballpark. They have some guys that can reach the fences. It's not that far to the fences here, but they are a much tougher ball club here in Minnesota than they are on the road. Well, we're just about ready to go. Al Williams completes his warm-up tosses. Lou Whitaker steps in, and the first pitch of the 1984 season for the Tigers and the Twins is just about ready to go. And they're still coming in here. There's not a lot of parking around this stadium, and you have to park uptown and sort of walk in here. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. One strike to Whitaker, the leadoff man. Whitaker, Trammell, and Darrell Evans will be the first three Tiger batters. As Al Williams gets ready on a tap toward the mound. Big hop, and Whitaker is out. Old Williams came right at Lou Whitaker with nothing but hard stuff. Coming up, Trammell. Just another great spring for both Whitaker and Trammell. Just about what you might expect from these kids.
Trammell did very well in spring training, George. He had a fine spring, 326, 3 RBIs.
He takes a strike. One strike to Trammell. The umpire behind the plate is Joe Brinkman. Larry McCoy is at first base, Nick Birmingham at second, and Vic Faltaggio is the umpire at third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the first inning, 1 out, nobody on. And a big crowd on hand here at the Metrodome. And a breaking ball. He got it over for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tim Loudner is the Minnesota catcher. You get a good look at him right here. Pitch is low, and it's ball 2 and strike 2. And he struck him out. Nothing fancy about Al Williams. He just comes right at you.
Well, quite a difference from a year ago, George, when he opened here. Tigers jumped off to 6 runs in the first inning opening day. Take a look at the last pitch. Fastball down out of the strike zone. Looked like the ball went down very well.
That's out number 2, and Darrell Evans will be the batter. Darrell is the designated hitter tonight. Dave Bergman is playing first base. And the pitch to Evans. A strike. Whitaker tapped to the mound. Trammell struck out. And Evans takes a pitch outside, makes it 1-1.
But George, all spring against Darrell Evans, they were throwing him a lot of off-speed pitches, a lot of slow curveballs, straight changeups. He's a good fastball hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes. This fellow had a big year with the Giants last year. The 1-2 pitch. Got it over but low, and it's ball 2 and strike 2.
Yeah, pretty fair year, George. 30 home runs, 82 RBIs.
Here's one hit into deep center field. Eisenreich way back, and he's there on the warning track. Evans hit the ball deep into straightaway center field. The Tigers go out 1-2-3. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Lemon takes it in tight. We're in the third. One out, nobody on. And a pitch over but low makes it ball 2 and no strikes. And Al, I think for the first time tonight, Williams has fallen behind the batter.
First time he missed on 2 breaking pitches. Everybody's a little bit nervous.
And a fastball by makes it 2-1.
Chet Lemon's asking for the baseball. That ball certainly went down right at the very end.
Well, Joe Brinkman looked it over, says it's all right.
Pretty good pitch. Good sinking fastball.
Crowd didn't like that too much when Chet Lemon asked to see the baseball. There's one down the corner in right field. This ball is fair. Extra bases for Lemon. He might go for 3. He will. He makes the turn, and he'll go into third with a triple. A stand-up triple for Chester Lemon. Brunansky had a little trouble getting it out of the fence.
Looked like he hits a pretty good pitch. Fastball out over the plate. Chet hitting the ball to right field well. Goes down the right field line. Chet still bothered somewhat by a bad ankle, but shows outstanding speed. You can see the ball bounces against that soft fence and comes straight down. It does not carry him off the fence.
So the batter is Howard Johnson with a runner at third. And he takes it. Got it. Quick throw to third, and Lemon just did get back. Boy, Loudner showed us a good arm there.
Infield's playing back, all but first base and third. They're giving a run with a ground ball to shortstop and second base.
We'll make it ball 2 to Johnson. Howard is switch batter, and he's batting left-handed against Al Williams. Here's a drive into the corner in right field. This ball is going to be off the fence. Headed for second is Johnson, and he goes in with a double. He just barely missed a home run.
Well, that's to make that young man feel awful good right now. He struggled a year ago, broke his finger, re-broke it again at Evansville, hits a fastball, looked like out of the strike zone, and just misses going out. And Howard thought he hit it well enough to be a home run. In fact, he gave a home run trot going from home plate to first base and barely made it to second.
So a triple by Lemon, a double by Johnson. The Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Here's Whitaker, who bounced to the mound his first time up. Pitch is low to Whitaker. Al Williams retired the first 7 batters before Lemon tripled and then Johnson doubled. And a ground ball into left field for a base hit. They're going to wave him in. Going to be close, and he's going to be out. Mickey Hatcher.
Pretty tough call, George, by the third base coach Alex Gramis. Mickey Hatcher, a pretty good outfielder. I don't know whether I'd have sent him in with the number 2 hitter of Alan Trammell, the next batter. But on this AstroTurf, you can see the ball gets there well before the base runner, Howard Johnson. He had to hold up just a little bit at second base. He did not know whether the shortstop was going to make the play and throw to third base.
Whitaker went down to second on the throw, and the batter is Trammell. So if you're keeping score, Johnson is out 7-2. Perfect throw from Mickey Hatcher into Tim Loudner. And a strike. He got a breaking ball over. Makes it 1-1 to Trammell. That's 3 straight hits for the Tigers. This is foul past third base. Well, the Tigers showed signs of scoring in the second inning. Parrish, Gibson, and Herndon all hit the ball hard against Williams. 1 ground ball, 2 fly balls. And here in the third, they have picked up 3 hits, but only 1 run. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trammell. He struck out his first time up. Good stop by Laudner. It's a little more difficult to score on a base hit to the outfield on the artificial surface. That ball gets out there quickly. Here's one up the middle, a base hit. Whitaker will score. Throw coming into the plate will be cut off, and a base hit by Trammell. 4 hits in a row, and the Tigers lead it 2-0.
Alan Trammell battling with 2 strikes on him. Hits the ball hard up the middle. They play Allen a little bit more, a little deeper than they did Lou Whitaker. You can see the ball going up the infield. Much tougher throw for the center fielder than the left fielder a hitter ago. But they weren't playing Lou Whitaker very deep in the outfield. I thought, which can happen, and Alex Graham has just made a bad judgment call. But Sparky Anderson wants his players to be aggressive. He wants them to think extra base all the time.
Well, Whitaker made a good play. He went down to second on a throw to the plate, which enabled him to score on the base hit by Trammell.
And I think we'll see Alan Trammell probably running an attempted steal here. Laudner, not a very good defensive catcher. He takes a long time getting rid of the ball, and looks like Al Williams has a very deliberate windup.
Pitch is high, and it's ball 2 and no strikes. Evans hit the ball deep into center field his first time up. Eisenreich ran it down. And a strike. Exit ball 2 and strike line.
Through a breaking ball, 2 balls, no strikes. That shows the respect they have for Darrell Evans.
There goes the runner, and a foul. It's back in the crowd. They had Trammell on the move, and Evans fouled it away. Ball 2 and strike 2 to the big guy. Tigers have 4 straight hits since Bergman fouled out. Here he goes again. Quick throw, and he's going to be out. Bergman put it right on the money, and Alan Trammell is out. Tigers pick up 2 in the inning on 4 hits. Nobody left.
Evans hit a ball deep in the straightaway center field, just missing getting the ball up against the fence. And Looper in the second base. Tuffle goes back, has no trouble with that one. On the very first pitch, Evans flies to second base.
Well, Al, our second trivia call went to Harry Cussy out in Detroit, Michigan, and he could not answer our trivia question. So our third call is going to St. John's, Michigan. You might repeat the question.
Okay, the question: which Tiger led off the 1982 season with a single and never had another hit with the team? He was traded for Roger Weaver from the Atlanta Braves. He was called one of the fastest men in baseball. His nickname was Fast Eddie.
Oh, nothing has changed. You're still giving the answers away. Nothing's changed. K-Line still giving the answers away. Sent him to Evansville on June the 7th. He was 0 for May.
Sparky Anderson had to have him.
Sparky liked him, I'll say that.
2 balls, 1 strike on Lance Parrish. There's 1 out here in the 4th inning. In fact, I think he got caught stealing 3 times on 3 attempts. Lance Parrish swings and misses on a fastball. Good pitch by this big fella. Al Williams a year ago, 11 and 14, a 4.8 14 earned run average. Lance fights off a pretty good breaking ball, fouls it to the right field seats.
They got your name up on the Fanagram out there. It's a long ways from here. You gotta have good eyes to read it.
Mine, you have yours up there too.
Well, Ernie Harwell, Paul Carey.
Lance Parrish fouls another one off. Lance hanging tough. Lance trying to duplicate the year he had in 1983, 269, 27 home runs, 114 RBIs, had 42 two-base hits. Pitch down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, here's your Fanagram now. And we appreciate it from the good people in Minnesota.
A lot of Tiger fans here. One fan that's not here is Tom Monahan. Lance Parrish swings and misses. That's the second strikeout by Big Al Williams. Tom Monahan was to be here. The owner of the Tigers was to be here tonight with a large group of his Domino's Pizza people. But I understand Tom's sick, and we sure wish him the best.
Opening night with his ball club, and he gets sick. Tom was going to be here.
Kirk Gibson 0 for 1 tonight. He also hit a ball deep in the center field his first time at bat. Takes a pitch down low. 2-0 on Kirk. Gibby was rifling him in the upper deck in right field here at the Metrodome. Ball 3 too high. He might have the hit sign here.
I think so, Al. I think so. Ball 3, no strikes in this ballpark. He probably had it. He just didn't swing.
Kurt likes the ball belt down. He doesn't like the ball up around the leathers. Right there. And he missed it. Fouled it off.
Ted Williams had a great theory about hitting. Look for one certain pitch, and when you get it, don't take it, don't miss it, and don't foul it off.
Don't foul it off. Hit it hard someplace. Gibby hits a ground ball to second base. Tuffle up with it. So Al Williams has a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th inning. The Tigers still lead it 2-1.